Hey guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Mattel WWE Elite Collection Undertaker. Now for those who know me, they know that I'm kind of into pro wrestling. And then I'm also kind of a mark for The Undertaker. So when Mattel and the WWE paired together to bring us this new line of action figures, I knew I had to check one out. Now the Elite Collection of Mattel's WWE line features highly articulated action figures with bonus accessories including entrance attire. So this seemed like the best version of The Undertaker to grab upon seeing him in stores. As you can see, The Undertaker includes his trademark trench coat and hat. He also includes a figure stand that has a label with his name. Now this is an excellent addition, as these figures definitely benefit from having a stand for display purposes. Now having the coat and hat included as removable pieces was something I was incredibly excited about. Just to relate, most of the Undertaker figures that were released by Jakks Pacific did not usually include a removable trench coat. At least not one with removable sleeves too. So I liked the idea of being able to display him with or without his entrance attire. Now the real question is, how does it look? The coat itself doesn't look too bad, but here is the biggest problem with it. It's made of a pretty hard plastic, and because of this, his arms are pretty much stuck in this stiff pose at his side. The hard plastic of the coat completely hinders his articulation, and it's near impossible to take it off of him. It seriously took some time and effort to figure out the best way to get the coat off, and that's definitely a downfall. As for the hat, it works just fine as far as being able to remove it. It just sits there on his head. My biggest problem with it is that it looks just a tad too large for his head. At some angles he looks good, but at others he just looks sort of goofy, like he's wearing a hat that's 2 sizes too big. The good news is that under the coat and hat, Undertaker looks really great, and the articulation is perfect. Having a wrestling figure that can actually be posed to perform wrestling moves is a huge plus in my opinion. When I was a kid, I always wanted my wrestling figures to actually be able to do moves to one another. These Elite figures can definitely do that. As yet another accessory, Taker also includes one elbow pad that can be slipped onto his arm, just as he actually wears it. Once again though, the plastic is a bit too hard and it hinders the elbow articulation. The face sculpt is pretty good. While it's probably not the best likeness of Taker we've seen, it's still a fair one. The best part of this figure though is definitely the tattoos on his arms. The amount of detail done here is quite incredible. The designs are very intricate and very detailed, and match up very well with Undertaker's actual ink. My final analysis is this. I definitely think Mattel is heading in the right direction as far as their WWE figures go. The articulation is great, and the likenesses are pretty good. The idea of removable accessories and attire is awesome. It just needs a little bit of tweaking to make it perfect. Overall, I think Mattel's WWE line is definitely one to keep an eye on for fans and collectors. Until next time.